Hey everybody, and welcome to the Daily Scopes for the 6th of June. So we've got the Sun making a Sesquiquadrate to Pluto, which is strongest today and leaving us on the 7th of June. Also got the Sun making a contra-parallel to Pluto that leaves us on the 4th of July. So it came in on the 23rd of May, strongest today on the 6th of June and leaving us around the 18th of July, but also going to be making its strongest contra-parallel, the Sun that is to Pluto, again on the 4th of July as well as today, the 6th of June. Venus is also making a biquintile to Saturn that leaves tomorrow, and the moon void of course also starts at 10:34. So the Sun Sesquiquadrate Pluto can bring powerful transformations, but this energy can also be destructive. So basically a Sesquiquadrate is when Pluto and the Sun are halfway between a square and a semi-sextile sort of aspect. So this transit can bring powerful transformation in the areas of life affected by control and intimacy. So a lot of Pluto power this week so far. So it's a week for getting deep within ourselves and exploring themes of power, intimacy and control. How do we use our control? How do we lack control? How can we remain balanced in our relationships, where being assertive and also being and compromising as well at certain times, how we can respect other people's boundaries, how we can make them respect ours. And obviously it's limited, we can tell people what we want, but if they keep on breaking them, then we have to think about maybe distancing ourselves from those relationships. And also themes of jealousy, obsession and manipulation can come up now. So if you feel these sort of negative energies, or I don't want to call them negative, but if you feel jealous and obsessed, or so if people are acting jealous or obsessed or manipulative with you, think about how you can tell them not to do so. Think about what the things that make you jealous, the things that make you obsessed, and how you can balance this energy and channel it in a positive way, focusing on personal empowerment rather than trying to control others right now. So this transit can be used to break free from any limited patterns or behaviours or relationships that no longer serve you for the highest good. And it's important to remember that of course transformation is an ongoing process. And all these transits, this is why I report them, to show you that the planets are always supporting us in our attempts to change ourselves, which can be quite a process on its own. So Sun's contra-parallel to Pluto also allows us to bring some of you will go deep within yourself and bring your secrets, the things you keep hidden, to the surface. And some of you may be for somebody, or something may come out that you want to keep hidden, and then you have to deal with the aftermath of that. For some of you it just be sort of like an internal realization of previously unknown facts. As I said, for some of you it'd be more of an external discovery or revelation of previously unknown facts. So this energy allows us, because we've got Pluto on the subconscious, the Sun, our conscious, our ego, our motivation. So shining a light on the shadow aspects of our subconscious, our psyche, allowing for these unhidden truths about yourself or the world around you to come to the surface. So this can be challenging depending on your personal circumstances, and for some of you it can lead to a sense of powerlessness or fear as you confront uncomfortable truth. But to make the best use of this energy is to remain open-minded and flexible, allowing yourself to process the information that's uncovered right now without judgment or resistance, and allowing yourself to transform yourself slowly. Venus biquintile Saturn can bring opportunities for growth, but can also bring a sort of limiting energy, so resistance to diving deep into your subconscious mind. So this transit instills a sense of responsibility and a need for structure in pursuing your personal professional goals, but it can also cause frustration and restrict your ability to pursue creative or your romantic or even your self-healing plans. So the best use of this transit is to focus on getting out of your comfort zone, thinking about your routines, how can you change them, setting realistic goals and using self-discipline to achieve your desired results, and being aware of the obstacles and working through them, going slow when you need to and being gentle with yourself. Some of you may find it beneficial to seek out advice of a mentor or an experienced individual during this stage to help you with whatever issues you're personally dealing with, whether it be financial, psychological or emotional sort of like troubles. On the other hand, this energy adds to the recklessness and impulsiveness that the Pluto energy can bring. So this transit wants us to focus on bringing balance and practicality into our life while we're dealing with our emotions. And the Sun Pluto transits, although it can bring up intense energy, they can also provide opportunities for transformation and self-awareness. The Venus Saturn transit highlights the importance of discipline and taking responsibilities in our relationship as well. The Venus influence just wants us to just to be more gentle and relaxed and balanced in our relationships, but also find our authentic values as well, and staying as grounded as we can, and being open to being more self-reflective and mindful of how our behaviours can affect other people, and speaking our minds when other people cross our boundaries as well. And ultimately these energies are supporting all sorts of positive change in our spiritual, emotional and psychological lives. So content creators can use this energy to talk about our ego, because the Sun represents the sense of ourselves. So talking about how we can go about getting control in our lives by taking control of our own behaviours first and not allowing others to cross our boundaries as well. Also tips and strategies on how we can examine our relationships, especially the one that we should each be having with ourselves as well. How we can navigate drama, because these transits can bring up drama as well, and how we can deal with power struggles and conflicts in a healthy ways, as well as our repressed emotions and addictions and stuff. And on the light-hearted note, we can talk about how us humans sometimes can love drama, and maybe Kim Kardashian and Taylor Swift are getting into another Twitter war, so maybe you can talk about that to bring some light-heartedness into the whole intense energy that is Pluto and the Sun shining its light on it as well. But ultimately, content that supports us in delving into our psyche, as well as having fun and being humorous, because without humour sometimes this inner shadow work can get really challenging as well. So all content that focuses on us building self-awareness and transformation in our thought and relationships process, how we can build more personal power into our life strategies, discussing that as well, and how we can overcome our fears and insecurities and tap into our strength and resilience as well, plus tips and tools for setting healthy boundaries and asserting ourselves in a way that's effective and respectful as well. So overall, content that supports personal, spiritual and emotional growth and understanding, as well as some kind of fun, light-hearted discussing celebrity drama and all of that as well. So yeah, that was the daily scopes for the 6th of June.